Because then when you get on a roadway right here, you can see that it is no longer soft, it's hard, and it is ice. This is what it looked like earlier in the evening when this storm came through. You can see just how high the water level got here at the Riverview Hotel. The city of Mobile making it way easier to recycle here with these new single stream recycling locations. All you gotta do, throw everything in all at once. We're at exit 13, the Theodore Dawes Road exit right here. We actually just saw a tow truck, a wrecker truck, and you can see just how deep they are. We're told anywhere between 6 inches to almost a foot or more of water covering the roadways. Starting to completely cover both eastbound lanes of the causeway. A lot of the cars, you can see traffic slowdown is happening right now. The announcement was made official. These crews right here that are working on that stadium, well, that stadium will now be called Hancock Whitney Stadium. This never happens here in the South, so this is a great opportunity for people to come and experience ice skating for probably the very first time in their lives.
Yeah.
It was scary. I cried. I have to admit it. It was scary.
This is the reaction after an EF0 tornado came barreling through Foley this afternoon, causing damage and injuries at Anchors Away RV Park.
So as we got here, we did find several, 5 in particular RVs that were overturned. At that time, we had at least 2 of those RVs with people entrapped that were somewhat mobile but hadn't been able to get their way out. So we immediately tried to prioritize which ones were the most significantly injured.
Peggy Stanton and her husband are visiting from Michigan and says she could feel the tornado come over them.
The rain suddenly turning just totally horizontal, and the wind really picked up, and our camper started to shake. And then I told my husband, I grabbed my dog, and I told my husband, let's get down because something is going on.
Stanton says the tornado lasted less than 30 seconds, leaving serious damage to the RV park they've been coming to for 7 years.
Because the camper right across the street from us had flipped over. And then when we started looking around, we realized others were, and people started running because there were people actually trapped in a couple of the campers yet that couldn't get out.
Other businesses in the area also reported minor damages, but Foley officials say the majority of the destruction was to the RV park.
Anything significant. We did get some reports of possible damage in other places of the area, but we verified that there was nothing significant there. So every other damage report, weather related at this point, has been minor.
Well, right now, Jamie, what I can tell you is that it's affecting traffic both in the eastbound and westbound lanes of I-10. Again, we're at exit 13, the Theodore Dawes Road exit right here. We actually just saw a tow truck, a wrecker truck, come out here onto the scene. It just passed us moments ago. What you can see right now from what we've been seeing this morning is that semi truck is in the median. You can see it right there. There are multiple crews out here working this scene. Now, if we move over a little to the left, I believe you can still see that another vehicle is crashed and wrecked near the ditch over there near that side as well. So from what we can tell, at least 2 vehicles involved in this crash, one of them being a semi truck, another one just being a vehicle. Again, we're working to get more information, really limited at this hour, but again, you can see the traffic backup that it is causing. Right now, I-10 eastbound lanes are closed. You can see no traffic is moving beside us. We're right here at the eastbound exit at the Theodore Dawes Road, but you can also see westbound lanes, traffic is backed up right there because again, that semi truck in the median. So again, traffic backup is on both sides. This is something we're going to be monitoring all morning long. Again, if you have to get out and get on the road, just know this area of I-10, both eastbound and westbound lanes, you're going to have some traffic delays. 4 victims right now that we know of believed to be shot, being treated at area hospitals. But again, that number could change because hospital officials trying to figure out who was shot and then who was hit by debris. That number has already been changing all morning long for us. But when the call initially came out overnight, Mobile police said that there was anywhere between 7 and 8 people believed to be shot. Once Mobile police and Mobile Fire Rescue got on the scene, several units out there assisting in this situation, that number was then downgraded to 5 people being shot and 2 people being trampled. And then again, throughout the course of the morning, that number was downgraded to, again, 4 people believed to be shot and being treated for those injuries. And Mobile police say the victims have been moved around because of the triaging, adding that hospitals were not going to be able to handle all of that at one location. Witnesses say that gunshots actually started outside of the venue, then moved inside as everyone was trying to take cover. One witness we spoke to said it was completely chaotic as hundreds of people were running around trying to take cover.
All of a sudden, everybody starts rushing in. Very chaotic. For some of the young youth, some of them got trampled on. I saw one young lady, she looked like she was shot in the stomach and the leg.
And again, the information that we do have at this hour about the victims is that 4 are believed to suffer from gunshot wounds and being treated at local area hospitals. Again, no information on the extent of their injuries or who these victims are. This is a developing story. Any new information that we do receive on the victims, we'll make sure to let you know as soon as we get that. Darwin, back over to you. In just 606 days, September 12th, 2020 will mark the first game for the Jags, and it's going to happen right here at the new Hancock Whitney Stadium.
1, 2, 3, go Jags!
Exciting times for the Jags as the USA Board of Trustees unanimously voted to enter a 10-year agreement with Hancock Whitney, beginning with the 2020 football season and extending through 2029.
It's a partnership that is revenue sharing through financial services, where it's variable over time. Right now, we're not really declaring the amount, but the desired amount and the anticipated amount, which is conservative in nature, we feel very comfortable with, and thus we move forward with the naming rights.
Hancock Whitney Stadium will hold a total of 25,000 seats with state-of-the-art video and sound systems, an end zone terrace, plus club and suite level seating, all with an estimated total cost of $75 million.
Now, with the addition of the new on-campus football stadium, state-of-the-art facility, will be second to nobody in the country when it comes to the things that it takes to recruit student athletes.
But this partnership is more than just athletics. It's something the whole campus will benefit from.
What we are able to do now is to bring our fans to campus 6 days a year or more, and allow them to enjoy the beautiful campus and come back and recall memories and share that with family, friends, and generations upon generations.
Hancock Whitney also donated $25,000 to the athletics department today for them to use it however they need to. Reporting from the University of South Alabama, Megan Gannon, NBC 15 News.
It's the tree that you think of. When you think of a Christmas tree, this is what you think of.
It's a good looking tree. That's yours right there.
Pathway Church here in Mobile is selling grade A Fraser fir Christmas trees this holiday season. But this is about more than just buying a tree.
It was just about the giving. It was about the missions.
Buy a tree, change a life. An organization started 6 years ago by Pastor Travis Johnson has now grown to span the United States.
We have sites in 14 states, 34 different sites. We range from South Florida all the way on up into D.C., North Dakota, as far out west as Oregon and Washington State.
The best part about finding your perfect tree through this organization, you give back at the same time, with proceeds from the tree sales going to help children globally and locally here in Mobile.
We help fund the Boys and Girls Club in Sims, Camp Smile with children who have special needs, help serving those families. Aubrey's Army, we do a backpack giveaway. We'll be doing about 1,000 backpacks this year, all filled with supplies for kids here in our community.
Which for the Holyfield family is the best way to start the season of giving.
The buildings, the cars, and the things of this world really don't matter. It's really about the people, and so having a tree in the home, looking at it, doesn't have to be perfect, but just knowing that it went to changing somebody's life, that's what it was really about for us.
Reporting in Mobile, Megan Gannon, NBC 15 News.